Definitions. Apathy is how we say humanity. Pronounce compassion as tyranny. The comfortable synonym for slavery, and progress is warfare. The black speech. Detonation of landmines, spilling peace, like fragmented vengeance, printed on the side of bullets. We'll rewrite the Doctrine of Definitions in hopes humanity might come home from our current state of a united world front as MIA. We're missing in apathy. The heart is ruins, and our lives we impart in an eye for an eye oath that's sworn the world over as a war zone. As we watch our consciousness set adrift, roses are black and gray. Injustice is all the color that we see. Violence is our greatest outsourced commodity. I'm blind in indifference toward their reasons. For the synonym for progress that is war. A good defense is a vengeful offense. This is an awful motivation to wander our troops off. Their minds collapse on the outside. As discrimination is how we say ethics. We pronounce compassion as tyranny, and comfort is the synonym for offshore third world traffic in the sexual abated progress that is greed over slavery, and we spell peace, printed on the side of bullets. We write, you and I, the code of the Doctrine of Definitions, in hopes that humanity might come home to nature from its current world united status as missing in apathy. MIA, the ruins of the heart are imparted in an eye for an eye oath sworn, and the world over is a prayer that is imparted upon all of our hearts by nurture, and it says everything is a war zone. And the consciousness of conscience and compassion and all these beautiful sea words that impart the satisfaction of contentment and how we treat others as dead and left us alone. Red is the new black. United the generations shall stand against the corporate-driven, unnecessary globalization, outsourced wages, protected sponsorship. Now I'm done singing and slinging the screaming steel of the front door. This is favoritism, and it has blown me away. And let's just rewind the song a little bit, so that way we can keep going. Sorry about this. I'm terrible at this. I'm a noob. Let's continue on. And favoritism is that scream that we stand up for, we prounce. Not for patriotism, not for pacifism, but for a twofold offense and a single-digit fist raised double-armed warfare. For security is now a synonym for atrocity, and peace is spelled with bloody bondages. And this is the end result of our ignorance, because comfort is labeled and pronounced, it is described as it is spelled. Offshore slavery and a sexual traffic drive for the need of all our prejudice and greed. This is the motivation of our awful vengeance in a twofold conflict that says we occupy every space on behalf of avarice. And we spell apathy as humanity, because we're MIA, missing in lethargic apathy. They are the same words, synonyms for one another, just like war is for greed, which is progress, which is slavery, which is the denouncement of peace, which is spelled vengeance. And this is written on all of our bullets and all of our bombs and the napalm landmines that we fire off. So let's rewrite the Doctrine of Definitions in hopes that humanity might come home from the current state of our MIA status. Our hearts are war zones and are living in an imparted eye for an eye sworn zone that is the world. Watch ourselves and conscience. Because compassion is how we spell weakness. Just like violence, our greatest outsourced commodity, preaches the world and all of its beauty in red, white, and roses are now just gray. There is no black, there is no white. Those are only obstacles of your illusion and the motivation to treat one another with beauty. So let's drive the unnecessary globalization of war, the wages of our outsourced progress, and the sponsorship of everything that's comfortable in this world we adore. And this is a tragic mentality of war. For war is war, synonym for slavery, progress, greed, avarice, apathy. MIA, our hearts are missing, lost in that status of red vengeance written on every bullet, bombshell and money laundering, every printed bill and coin minted. We need to give it all up and treat one another like something that is not a reformulation of the Constitution of history. We need today.